It's breaking out. It's breaking out. The Bitcoin price has just ripped above the 45K resistance range. Are we potentially heading towards a target of 50,000? And if we are in fact to hit that 50,000 target, what could we possibly expect after that's hit? Let's dive in and analyze. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. So let's not waste any time and get right down to it. It's a day of celebration here for each and every Moonboy degenerate and the Hodl Train homies. Golf claps all around, golf claps all around. We have seen the Bitcoin price take a nice rip to the upside. If you are subscribed to this channel, you would know that on yesterday's stream, I was pointing out this range right here, saying, folks, this is too much of a coin flip for me to look for a trade setup idea right here. Because what? Am I going to look to go short into support? Absolutely not. Am I going to look to go long into resistance? Absolutely not. So this to me was a no trade zone until we were to break above this key region, which, folks, if you take a look at this chart, it appears to me, it appears to the dawn that we have in fact flush broke out of that range. Let's get this crypto. So now this is where things get interesting, because we did break out of the sandwich zone. We did now break above this key resistance zone. And now all eyes are right here on this prior peak at about 48,850. You can see we can draw a horizontal line right along that level, and it is also in confluence here with all of this prior resistance on the way up. So we have a pretty solid horizontal line of resistance right there. Now, this is interesting because if, say, the Bitcoin price does happen to sell off a little bit, if we do see an itty-bitty correction here, it's very possible that this horizontal line of resistance could also coincide with this downward sloping line of diagonal resistance, right? Where we've connected our two swing high tops for this trend thus far. And it's very interesting because if we do wind up seeing rejection right along that area, I mean, this to me, folks, would be an absolute warning shot fired. Now, I do want to dedicate some time here to the Moon Boys to show, where could we possibly be headed if we smash through there. I do want to take some time to examine that possibility. But I'm going to put my flag in the ground here, folks. I'm putting my foot down here, right now. The fact of the matter is that until proven otherwise, this trend to me is still in bearish structure. You may not like that, but Kirby, I saw El Salvador. They're going to be mining Bitcoins with a volcano. Take that volcano back to the third grade science fair, you sycophantic degenerate. Right now, we have bigger fish to fry because the technicals inside the chart are still showing that this is a downtrend until proven otherwise. Let me repeat that one more time for the Moon Boys in the back. Until proven otherwise, this trend is still in a downward trajectory. Why is that? At the most simple level, we had our high, the climax, lower high, and if we get rejected right here, it would be yet another lower high. Let's get this crypto. Folks, if you are enjoying thus far, smash that thumbs up button. The Moon Boys are going to be out in full force today, probably hitting the dislike button. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And if you're brand new, welcome to the most must-see Bitcoin analysis show on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all right now. Welcome to the show. Now, where to begin? Obviously, we're not going to be talking about volcanoes. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. We're not talking about volcanoes today, little Jimmy, and your $600 stimmy. Good grief. But let's just take a quick look here. I mean, folks, if we were to break above this downward sloping trend line, obviously the next target is this red range here. I mean, it's very simple right now, okay? The next target, if we break this line and or that line, the next target is obviously up at about 53,000, 50K to 53,000. And the reason that I put 50K in the title / thumbnail of this video is because the 50K range is more so right around this sweet spot where we have these lines possibly intersecting for some serious resistance. But if we are to get through the resistance, which I mean is always very, very possible, the next logical target, in my opinion, is a retest of this prior top up at about 53K. And obviously, if we are to rip right through that region, I mean, the analysis is certainly going to change at that point. We will start to look at other metrics and things of that nature up there. But I mean, right now for me, still in a downtrend, still below this very critical range of historic resistance. Not much has changed here, right? Sure, on the intraday, this is a very nice pump. I mean, it is what it is. I told you yesterday that this was a powder keg getting ready to explode. And what did it do, folks? Boom, it absolutely exploded to the upside, right? I mean, for some reason, all of these moon boys, they love to come back on the channel and comment, this guy wrecked. What are you talking about, wrecked? This is exactly what I pointed out that I thought was going to happen yesterday, that we were either going to explode to the upside or heinously collapse to the downside hard out of this range. That's exactly what happened, right? And there was no edge for me here. It was a coin flip, and I'm not looking for coin flips. I'm looking for setups that I perceive to have better than a 50% chance of being successful. Let's get this crypto. Now let's move along and talk about what could actually be happening here from a bearish perspective. I mean, here on the one-day Keltner channels indicator, folks, we're right at the top of the line here. I mean, this, of course, could be a shift from a bearish downturn here into a bullish one. But the fact of the matter is here is, once again, at the time of recording, we're still on a lower high trajectory, still in potentially bearish posture. And we are at the top of the Keltner channel, which has acted as resistance already twice, right? Really one on the back test here, but you guys know how that tends to work when we go into downtrends. We see the top line act as resistance, whereas in an uptrend, we tend to see the bottom act as support. On this run in particular, we saw the middle line acting as support until obviously that gave way, and we've plunged ever since. And here on the US dollar index chart, I mean, things are still looking quite strong here in my opinion, folks, right? Very different than Bitcoin. We are seeing this thing on a higher low trajectory, higher high trajectory as well, right? So this thing really over the past several months has been extremely bullish. I mean, I know, I get it. It's crazy with the amount of fiat currency that's been printed over the past year and a half. It's absolutely insane that we're seeing a surge in the US dollar index, but it is what it is. And from a technical level, we found support here at a nearly multi-decade range of support. This starts all the way back in 2004. It was resistance, resistance again, resistance, support. I mean, this is a pretty hefty area of support. And over here, we have this upward sloping trend line. Now we have already broken this resistance ceiling here, back tested down to it, found support. And now we are looking to potentially test up into this channel here, which is the channel that we've seen the bulk of the price action traded inside over the past 5 to 6 years. So this is interesting stuff here, folks. And the reason why it's interesting is because, of course, if you're subscribed to this channel, you would know that downturn right there, beginning at the beginning of 2017 and lasting till the beginning of 2018, was the rise that brought Bitcoin from below 1,000 USD up to about 20,000. And this downturn here, back starting in March of 2020 into almost the current day, brought Bitcoin from about 4,000 up to about 65,000. So right now, if we are going to see the DXY, the US dollar index, continue to build bullish momentum here, it's possible that we could go into a period like this that we saw between 2018 and 2019. And obviously the results for Bitcoin were not as favorable as when we saw the DXY in a downtrend. Let's get this crypto. Just keep this on your radar, folks. The DXY is a little bit worrisome for me from a bullish perspective for Bitcoin. And of course, it is an absolute warning shot fired. Let's get this crypto. Let's get back to the Bitcoin chart. So folks, right now, I think the most important thing is to not allow your emotions to dictate your actions here. act with logic. Do not act with emotion. You need to have a plan for yourself, whether this continues to rip to the upside or it just drops back down. You need to have a plan for both directions, because if you fail to plan, then your plan is to fail. And as you should all know by now, the Don does not fail to plan. In fact, the Don plans to succeed. So, I mean, over the past 12 or so hours, I have just had Moonboy after Moonboy after Moonboy commenting on these videos. See, Kirby, get wrecked. You're just a stupid bear. Get wrecked. I mean, is what I'm showing you here not valid? On yesterday's stream, I literally pointed out to you that we were in a range here that we could either burst out to the upside or drop down heinously to the downside, and that this was a no trade range, as I stated earlier in the beginning. For me, it's a no trade range. This happened exactly as I thought it could. I did not take a position in here because, like I said, there was no high reward, low risk trade set up for me to take there. And now it's on to the next. But folks, right now, one candle, keep in mind, we were at this exact price point only about 10 to 12 days ago, right? Less than 2 weeks ago, we were exactly where we are at now. But these Moon Boys, I mean, obviously, they have the IQ of a hard-boiled egg, because they're seeing this now as, this is the confirmation, we're going to the moon. And that's a very dangerous mentality, that every green candle makes you feel that we're going to the moon and every red candle makes you feel like we're going to zero. You need to really look at the charts. You really need to just zoom out and look at what's going on here with the price action, right? Look at what's going on with the macro trend. Has anything changed from a macro perspective? Not in my opinion. So right now we're seeing minutia within a much larger trend right now. And this is where many moon boys can get hurt. And bears can get hurt too, right? It works both ways. I'm just simply stating that when I see this type of over exuberant euphoria, folks, this just makes me pull up the Wall Street cheat sheet once again, because this is the type of action that you see when people are desperate. Desperate people create the complacency range after a market cycle top. Okay? You generally get a ton of people that bought in late that are now trying to hop on the bandwagon because they read some story on the internet that somebody got rich overnight, and they want to do that too. And usually that is called the sucker's rally before the absolutely heinous drop into the crypto abyss. I'm not saying that has to happen like that this time. I'm just saying, take a look at the chart and take a look at what's happening in the Bitcoin chart right here, right now. In my opinion, it's still perfectly possible that this could be the final bull trap before a much further drop down. This will all change if we rip above this 53K range and then, of course, rip above 65K. I mean, that's just how it is. When you're an analyst, you just don't care. Your prediction was wrong, Kirby. What predictions, Stunad? There's no prediction here. We're looking at the chart and we're looking for probabilities, right? Higher than 50% chance perceived edges to potentially crush the move, whether that's up or down. Think about it. If this was like a game of poker, right? Say Texas Hold'em, for those of you that know this game. Think of it like a flush draw. Say you have two hearts in your hand and the flop comes out. The first three cards are on the table and there's two hearts there. So now you have 4 hearts total. You need one more heart to get a flush and there's still 2 cards left to hit the table. Say your opponent goes all in. If you were to call his all in with just a flush draw and he already has a made hand, say that he has a pair or trips, right? Something along those lines. You're only a 30% favorite to win. I mean, you're an underdog. You only have a 30% chance. So if you call in those spots, you lose 30 times out of 100 on average. He's going to win 70 times out of 100 on average. But you're still going to win 30% of the time. So bad poker players would wait to see those next 2 cards come out and go, oh, shucks, I should have called, right? And if it were me saying, well, logically, you're going to lose that spot 70% of the time, If the flush does come out and it hits that little 30% chance, it would be, you, Kirby, you said. What did I say? That there was a 70% chance? That's just the math, Stunad. It doesn't matter that you hit the flush on the river. It was the wrong play. You went against the logic and you got lucky. That happens in trading and investing all the time too, right? Sure, you always do need a little bit of luck in investing and trading. Luck can go a long way. But the fact is that just because certain things happen doesn't mean that it was right. You understand? And I'm not saying what I'm saying is right or it isn't. I'm just saying in general that you're looking for probabilities. You're not looking for a prediction. And just because something looks like it's almost a surefire thing that it could either drop or go up, that doesn't mean that the guy that took the wrong, quote unquote, wrong probability play is always going to lose. He/she is going to win and get lucky a small percentage of the time. That's just how this works. I mean, that's a long-winded way to get around to the fact that right now this market is crazy, folks. And the fact is I'm still under the belief here that we are possibly in a bull trap, that we are still within the confines of a bearish control zone. I think that that's logical. Leave me a comment if you think that that's logical or not. And I'm just going to continue to look at this market from that perspective until I see a change in the macro structure. And if you do appreciate this type of realistic analysis, folks, just smash that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you for that. And if you're brand new, you see what you get here. Welcome to the most must-see Bitcoin analysis show on YouTube, period. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all right now so you do not miss any more of these important Bitcoin updates. And of course, folks, if you do want to see all of my real-time trade setup ideas, entry ideas, potential take profit ideas, everything just like that, strategy ideas, etc., all in absolute real time as the Don looks to potentially strike gold again, then today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto. And for those of you that were in my VIP, you should know that my Telegram account was compromised several weeks ago at this point. If you still haven't been transferred over into the new VIP, you need to contact me right now at t.me/CryptoKirbyTrading. I will verify and confirm that you were in fact in the old VIP group. I will get you into the new VIP group. Let's get this crypto. Contact me now. And for everybody else, I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. And until next time, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs. Oh, and before I forget, don't fall for any of the fake Kirby accounts posting down in the comment section. They create fake accounts with a nearly identical username and logo to mine, then they reply to your comments with phone numbers and email addresses trying to get you to contact them. You can see several examples on your screen right now. Do not contact these people. So here's how you can verify that it's my actual real account. It's very simple. When you're watching a video on my channel, my real account will always have a gray nameplate behind my name. I also have a verified checkmark from YouTube. And just to make it even more obvious that it's me, I always leave a creator heart on my comments. Only the channel owner can leave a creator heart. So if you see the heart plus the gray background and the verified checkmark, you know that it's me. If you don't see those things, then it's obviously a fake account. It's as simple as that. They're also creating fake accounts over on Telegram now. So if you are ready to become a VIP, do not go on Telegram and search Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP. You're going to find all fake results. My group is private. When you search that in the search bar, you're getting public results. They're all fake. They're all imposters. So if you're ready to join VIP, the only way to do so is to click the link either in the pinned comment or in the description of my video. If you search for Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP anywhere else, you're going to be getting in contact with a fake. Only use the links in either the pinned comment or the description of my official video. Stay safe and stay smart, my friends. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto.
The material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments, nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. Crypto Kirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. Crypto Kirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. Crypto Kirby may have an interest in the securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives of any entities referred to in this material. Crypto Kirby accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. Crypto Kirby recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.